Hi, and welcome to a one-shot commentary on one point made in a May 24th, 2023 video that was already addressed many months before it was posted, and it was the video in question's subject who brought it to my attention on DeviantArt, and I've wanted to address one clip from it ever since.
So yeah, another issue is that how hyenas are often portrayed in both Lion King and Lion Guard as villains. I wouldn't say that's entirely correct because, for example, there actually is a good hyena named Jasiri. Because even though I don't watch the Lion Guard at all, I mostly get the information just to look things up Brandon Crocker or from Kid Movie Ninja. That's how I get information from both of these guys. You know, just to debunk certain claims. And also, when I look up like certain clips just to get things correcting people, they didn't just stick around as just plain up villains. Like for example, like Janja actually did reform, and he's trying to tell Simba how they can defeat Scar. And they're just not sure they can trust him because yeah, like he's done a lot of crap around these guys. But what I get from my friends and people who've seen this, even though despite I never watched it, it's just to point out that there are some good hyenas in The Lion King. I just thought he might point out some research.
By the way, VixDojoFox had already addressed your point about Jasiri and the other hyenas in the Lion Guard and much more in a couple of paragraphs in the description of their August 14th, 2022 DeviantArt post about how scary animals can be protagonists too. Quote, "This formula is also one of the reasons why I have a dislike to The Lion King, and especially its spin-off TV show, The Lion Guard. During the latter show's 3 seasons, it has portrayed hyenas, of course, jackals, vultures, crocodiles, cobras, skinks, leopards, binturongs, porcupines, and Komodo dragons as the antagonist. It was easy to tell by the species who was going to be a good guy or a bad guy, because they had to follow this formula as an excuse of appealing to young children. If anything, the show can actually be upsetting to children and even older people. It also doesn't help that the Lion Guard's protagonists are nothing but unsympathetic and unlikable bullies who drive away these hungry animals off their land and force them to starvation. While I am aware that the show introduced a good hyena in the form of Jasiri, her design was still terrible because she looked more like an overgrown, long-legged, and anorexic chinchilla rather than a hyena, complete with a small herbivore-like mouth, and they made her smaller than the male hyenas of the show, Janja and his clan, which is wrong since in real life, female spotted hyenas are bigger, stronger, and dominate their male counterparts. I know this is fiction, but come on. At least they got the lion gender differences correct. Close quote. Not all of the villains belonging to species with bad reputations were redeemed in the Lion Guard, since certain quote-unquote bad guys, ranging from cobras to Komodo dragons, didn't get redeemed, just demeaned as hated others based on the species. By the way, I've seen the entire Starvation Guard before seeing Vix's objections to the Starver-centered show as to be able to verify for myself that they're right. However, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you didn't look hard enough into Vix's gallery to see that they already addressed your Jasiri point and more, and I have a link to their Scary Animals Can Be Protagonists 2 post pictured here again to hopefully fix this mistake.